The Tyranny of King Washington is a DLC for Assassin's Creed 3 that I really don't hear many people talk about. The DLC was split up and released in 3 separate episodes, each being about an hour or 2 long. I had never actually played this DLC before, so I was really curious and didn't really know what to expect, which is why I want to play through it and make a video on it. The Tyranny of King Washington, as I'm sure you can tell just from the title, is a really strange DLC to say the least. It opens with Connor waking up in a world where his mother is alive and George Washington has become a mad king of America, obsessed with power and control. Washington has been using the apple to control and conquer, and it has driven him to madness, as the apple often does. It's weird because Connor has his memories from the main story, he remembers everything, and he knows his mother should be dead and that Washington is no king, but for some reason he doesn't really question it all that much. Kinda just brings it up a few times and then lets it go, almost like he's aware that he's in a dream. It's a bit mysterious trying to figure out what happened and why Connor is in this world, but essentially the goal of the story is to stop George Washington, who has just become an ultimately psychotic villain, killing innocent people, burning villages, and controlling Benjamin Franklin and Israel Putnam to do his bidding. And Connor is the only hope at stopping Washington. He has to drink this weird mind trip tea that will take him on spiritual journeys and allow him to meet and use the powers of the different spirit animals. Yes, you heard me correctly. The wolf spirit gives you a wolf cloak that allows you to go completely invisible and assassinate enemies, and you can call a wolf pack to kill enemies for you. The eagle spirit allows you to fly from ledge to ledge and even perform eagle assassinations, which is basically teleporting. And there's bear might, which is a powerful area attack you can use to take out swarms of enemies. The spirit powers do drain your health, that's what limits them, but the powers are a lot of fun and really shake up the gameplay. I know that one of the things people love about AC3 is that it actually has some realism and feels like an Assassin's Creed game, but for a DLC, I don't see an issue in giving the game some flavor and something new to keep the players entertained. The powers almost make it feel like a new game, and for a DLC, I think it's very important that it does something new and creative. The DLC definitely leans more into the magical fantasy elements while still maintaining the core gameplay from the main game, and I'm gonna be honest, it was really refreshing. You still have your weapons from the main game like the hidden blade, tomahawk, all your tools like the rope darts and bow. You still have that great combat system. It's still AC3, just with a big twist. The mission design is mostly the same. There's still those ever so frustrating tailing and eavesdropping missions, but there are a few new and unique missions more well suited to the spirit powers. Another really cool thing about this DLC is how it puts a huge twist on a well-known point of history. What would have happened if George Washington became king of the US? I mean, the man literally built a pyramid in the middle of New York for himself. It's crazy, over the top, and ridiculous, but also a really fun concept. There are even more historical figures who weren't in the main game, like Thomas Jefferson, who's leading the rebellion against King Washington. There's a sentence I never thought I would say. This DLC, the only way I can really describe it is weirdly creative. I don't know how someone even thought of it, but it's a really cool idea and extremely unique for the series. I think it's safe to say you won't play another DLC like this, and it's a really good addition to AC3. Definitely try it if you haven't yet. I think it's something worth experiencing for Assassin's Creed fans, and there's a lot of fun to be had. It also comes entirely free with the Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered version, and it's only a few hours long, so why not give it a shot? But let me know what you guys think about the Tyranny of King Washington in the comments. I'm really curious what everyone's general opinion of it is, and if you enjoyed this video, I'd really appreciate it if you consider dropping a like and subscribing for more like it in the future. If you want to discuss Assassin's Creed with others, I have a Discord server you can join if you like. The link for that is in the description. I'll also leave a link to my AC3 Remastered review if you want to check that out. And other than that, thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day, Assassins.